And real quick, just some thoughts on your round today, then we'll go to Q&A if you don't mind, please.
Yeah, more of the same. Very average, very sort of didn't really get anything going. And it was a day where you sort of had to get off to a fast start. First few holes are playing a lot easier than they have done. And I didn't do that and just sort of stuck in neutral.
Yeah, good. Cameron?
Rory, you played the first 2 days in a group with Brooks. I was just wondering what you saw from his game, and was it hard to watch as he tries to fish the ball out of the hole and stuff?
No, I mean, he's very capable of hitting the golf shots and getting himself around the golf course. So, but no, he played well. I mean, he hung in there. I don't think he had his best stuff the first couple days, but he hung in there, and you sort of took advantage of his good shots when he hit them, and just sort of hanging around, I guess, and that's what you need to do in major championships. Just keep hanging around, and I guess he probably hit it better yesterday than the first couple of days. Don't think he putted as well as he probably did, but I mean, that's all you need to do in these things is just keep hanging around, and he did that for the first 2 days and seemed like he did it again yesterday.
You've played a lot of golf with him, just pretty much same old Brooks, nothing really different.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen him playing better, so I think that's a testament to how good he is that he can, I don't really think he's got his best stuff with him this week, but he still obviously has a great chance to win.
Thanks.
Andrew?
Rory, as frustrated as you obviously were on the greens and with your driving and with the way you played the par fives, what was the most frustrating aspect?
Just all of it. Par fives were a killer. I made 6 bogeys on the par fives in the first 2 days, I think. So, you like to get your, especially on a par 72, those are the holes that you have to birdie. So, not even walking off there with pars is a disappointment. So to walk off there with bogeys is obviously even worse. So, I really put myself behind the 8 ball with that. And then, actually I felt like I putted okay the first couple days. And then just over the weekend, I started to miss a few. I started to overread them a little bit, and then was sort of questioning my reads, and a little bit of indecisiveness crept in.
Adam?
Rory, there were such high expectations based on your success here in the past and having just won. Were you feeling, did you have high expectations for yourself this week, or did you feel like you were still working on the swing?
Yeah, not really. I didn't understand those high expectations. It was great to get a win at Quail Hollow, a course that I've always played well on and I'm comfortable on. But I said to you guys whenever I was up here on Tuesday, I didn't remember much of 2012. I didn't, for whatever reason, it just wasn't a very memorable week in many ways, and I didn't feel like playing well here 9 years ago was going to automatically make me play well again. And I felt like my game was, I felt like coming in here, there was still parts of my game that I needed to sharpen up. And obviously those parts were exposed this week in the wind and on a tough course.
Is winning a major at 50 something you can even imagine? And what do you make of what Phil's been done so far?
Yeah, I mean, if I fast forward 20 years, I mean, I can see it, and I can certainly see it with someone like Phil who, feeds off the energy of the crowd and gets going. And I mean, that front nine he played yesterday was flawless. He played really, really well. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what 20 years down the line is going to look like for me, but hopefully I'm in Phil's position and still contending in these things.
You gonna watch? I'm sorry, you gonna watch today?
As much as I can, yeah. I'm going to fly home here in a little bit, and then try to catch the back nine.
Just a couple more questions, please. We'll zoom out right now to Scott. Scott, go ahead.
Hey, Rory, you mentioned that you were still in the middle of the process of trying to get where you want to be. What did this week tell you about where you are in that process?
Still have a ways to go with everything. And again, it's different here, right? Like I was saying, you go to somewhere like a Quail Hollow or even where I'm going to play next at Memorial, you can hit bad shots and still go find your ball and play it and hit great recovery shots. And here's so penal that you can't, right? So I feel like you've got a little more freedom on those golf courses, and that's really all it is. It's a trust and a freedom thing. And then once I have that, like I had that at Quail Hollow, because you can do that. You can hit it in trees and get it out, and sort of can't really do that here. It's you see hazard on one side and 6 foot high grass on the other side. It's sort of hard to be allowed anywhere. So that was it was a good test this week to see where I was, and I still have a ways to go. I just need to figure out a driver as well. Like I just haven't driven the ball as well as I know that I can for a long time, and that's really that's where the foundation of my game, I guess. And once I'm driving it well, everything becomes so much easier. And I just haven't driven the ball like myself for a while. Probably haven't driven the ball like myself since 2019. So I need to figure it out.
Is that figuring out equipment or just your swing?
Yeah, I think a little bit of both. Yeah, a little bit of both.
Final
Thanks,
question,
Rory.
zooming out to Lucas, please.
Hey, Rory, just along the similar lines to that earlier question about Phil, what was your earliest memory of watching Phil play in a professional tournament?
I can't remember because I was probably so focused on Tiger.
Rory, thanks for joining us. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.